So, question is, as an advanced educational professional, how would you apply data and data analysis to ensure your continuous improvement plan is focused on closing gaps? So, I'm going to address a couple different pieces to this question. First of which being, where do I see background about my knowledge of gaps at this point? For my school, I think one of the biggest problems is the professional development isn't focused on all about data. We do it once a year, and it's always after the SAT. We take a look at it, and then put it to the side again until next year. So that's step one, I think, for me, is that I would be more intentional about the professional development side of it. I would want to make sure I was using the data, and maybe, again, not sure timeline necessarily what I would do for sure. But another thing I think in closing the gap would be the opportunities for all students, which is what was mentioned in part of one of our assignment readings at one point, was that opportunity was what can help close the gap. My school is looking to do that by going one-to-one for this next year, and I think that is a good start, is giving every student a chance to have a computer at home. Whether or not they have internet, that's a different story. But other ideas would just be maybe using the demographic data a little more than has been used at my school. I haven't seen much of that happen. I do think there could be a connection there in my school, using some of the Excel ideas that we've talked about from the school year. And that's about all I have, and I think I am ready for questions.
You mentioned that your school takes data about one time a year. How often do you think you would prefer?
I think it would make sense for my school to maybe do it once every 9 weeks, because that's about how often we're testing between map testing and having an SAT as well. We have 4 different big test collection times.
You mentioned that one of the things that you would like to see to be better for you would be your professional development that's provided regarding data. I'm just curious, how does your school determine what's offered professional development? Who's in charge of that? And then to follow that up, how would you want to change that as an administrator? How would you decide professional development?
For my current school, the instructional coach, I believe, and I'm not 100%, the instructional coach has the biggest pull on what's happening at professional development, with, I think, minimal guidance from the principal. The change I would probably make would be to have more of a structured guide for what I'm hoping to get out of the professional development. But again, it's important not to take that whole role, because that's what your instructional coach is there for, is to do that job, and you don't want to put more on your plate as a principal than you need to. So I would just say guidance would be the answer. But the thing I'm really having a tough time with is I am not 100% sure specifically how I would go about, like, which individual things I would do for professional development, and just testing and everything. So that's where I'm looking to all of you for some help.
Do you think that maybe sharing the responsibility among staff members at your school would help with that?
Sorry, I guess I didn't hear the question, or the help part of it. I think the sound went out for a second, so could you just redo it for me?
Yeah. Do you maybe sharing the responsibility among staff members at your school would help with that problem?
I'll kind of echo off of that as well. I know at my school we have kind of a committee that uses the instructional coach has a good part in it too, but they kind of meet and kind of decide what we need. And I think even using the data from each year to determine what kind of professional development is needed would be assessment data available in August, you could kind of plan your professional development around that.
Okay, yeah, I think both of those are great ideas. Is partitioning out the work to all the people in the community at your school, and then also going year to year, which is something I should have mentioned right off the get-go, is just I think this is a continuous cycle of collect data, find weakness, and then reassess, and then take the test again, find weakness, reassess. But yeah, I think you hit it right on the head with what you're saying. And let's see.